Monday morning, October 14th, and we've got 1 day left of the fishing season. So we just thought that it'd be appropriate to just recap the year with Bill and Greg. So that being said, I'm going to turn it over to them. So it all started with ice out.
Yes, it did. A long, long time ago, the glaciers receded, and there was landlocked salmon left in the Connecticut lakes. So, yes, no,
You might want to check your
history
on
we're
that
gonna
one.
revamp that one.
But they're here now. That's all that matters.
Absolutely. So
Yeah.
it's been one of those seasons. Yeah, we had a good ice out this year, and it went out early for us. We had super, super beautiful weather the first week or so. I mean, it was too gorgeous. And then it went into the more inclement salmon type of weather. And we fished. I mean, we fished hard all season. We had some super easy days, but I think overall, I mean, it was definitely a season that was it was giving to the ones that put forth the effort to make it all happen. So it was good.
Isn't that always the case?
Well, it is. Yeah, no doubt.
You know, we had to. They were, it's just like that's just fishing. You know, we definitely had to work hard at times. We had some great fishing overall. I mean, I think it was a great season.
Yeah.
And I think our spring salmon run could have been a little bit better. It was a little short-lived, but really good for those who caught it.
Yeah. Well, it was different. I mean, the first thing in the season was, the lake was down so low. We never fished way down by Greens Point early in the season. I mean, so that was different. And I just think that sometimes, the fishing up here can be to the point of being easy. And, and just when it's not easy, I don't want people to think that because it's not easy, it's not good. I think it's good. I think it's always good. We can always catch fish. Some days it's harder than others. And, you go hike a small stream and you catch little 6-inch brookies. I mean, that's awesome. I love that stuff. So, it's all good. We're going to go do something like that today, too. So
Yeah, check some stuff out.
yeah, and we got the, and overall this season, we caught fish. We had good hatches.
Yeah.
A nice hex hatch and blue-winged olives on the Connecticut.
We had a decent alderfly hatch on the Andrew, too.
That was good, yeah.
It sounded like caddis were pretty consistent too all season.
Yeah.
They really were. There was a lot of cast activity even in places where I hadn't seen as much before, like down on the floats. And caddis has always been important, but this year it seemed especially so. But yeah, good bug life this year.
Yeah, and we actually fished a caddis just the other day. 2 days ago, we fished a caddis going into dark on the Connecticut River, and the guy caught his biggest salmon of the day. And literally we couldn't even see the fly. We heard the splash and the rod went tight, and we're like, hey,
Dry?
there's one now. Yeah, caddis dry.
That's
on the
awesome.
surface. And we had an emerger off the back of it, but it still hit the dry.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I mean, you can't argue with that. I mean, here it is, the middle of October.
That is. So we started off with a decent salmon season in the spring, and we're ending with a good salmon season in the fall.
I think the fall is way better. I mean, they've been here for a little while. There's good sizes. They're in all the right places. It's still salmon fishing. They make you earn them sometimes, but especially on the nicer weather days. But days like today was a little bit of drizzle and it's a little bit cooler. I mean, this is a good salmon fishing day today.
Yes, it is.
Hoping to whack a couple of those later.
Yeah, that'll be good. Yeah. Yeah, the nice thing about I like about the salmon in the fall is that because they spread out more.
Yeah. They
They're all
definitely do.
they're all up through the system, so there's a lot more. I mean, there's certainly areas that they're gonna hold up and hang out, so certain spots, but I mean they're a lot more widespread. And
And
there are
they eat
some,
little dry flies too.
and they're decent size. I mean,
Yeah,
we've had
they've
some
got
good
weight on them.
fish. That guy that we had out last week, what was it, 19 and a half? Yeah, so I mean you can't argue with that. I mean that's like a real fish.
That is a real fish.
That is a real fish.
Consistent salmon in the 17, 18-inch range and quite a few bigger. And they all got weight on them. Good looking fish. I think that's the highlight of the season. I think it's great to end the season with those fish. I think that's the best fishery we have is those salmon. It's fantastic.
Excellent. And we couldn't do it without our guests, so I think we should definitely thank them for all their
Absolutely.
hard work and your hard work, and
Yeah. Yeah.
We look forward to another season for next year.
Yeah, we'll do it all again, you know, and like Andre said, you know, all of our guests who make this all possible and give us all those great reviews that help us with the Orvis and whatnot. I mean, that's fantastic, and you know, it's nice that we have faithful followers, and I know we have a lot out there that are yet to be faithful, so I'm sure you'll all come along eventually. So,
Make it possible to do what we do.
That's
For
right.
that, we thank you.
We do, absolutely.
And on that note, we'll let you guys get to fishing.
Thank you.
All right.
Thank
We'll do
you.
it all again next year, and we're looking to newer and greater and bigger things next year, so.